it's Leslie Meredith with Breakbulk Events and Media, and I'm here in the studio with another panelist from our Row panel, Ming, or Bob for international people, who's from Höegh Autoliners. Welcome.
Yes. Hello.
Yes. Throughout this conference, we've been hearing a lot about sort of the expanding market for Ro-Ro ships.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about that?
Yeah. Just now, as I said, because in China, the Ro-Ro companies, Ro-Ro carriers has enjoyed some golden years in the past, especially before the ramen shock. But after the crisis, the market has been going down, and of course there is some still some small increase after the crisis, and the Chinese vehicle export reached the highest history record in 2012. And after 2012, the Chinese vehicle export has been keeping going down until last year, until the first half of last year. But in the second half of last year, the market has been picking up. And for the whole year last year, the Chinese vehicle export has been increased more than 10%. And during the session, during the depressed market, every Ro-Ro carriers has taken some measures in China. For our company, for Höegh Autoliners, we just reduced our vessel calling China because there were not so enough cargo. But but instead we try to arrange a fixed calling, a stable schedule to call Chinese ports, because after the crisis, the substantial volume, big batch, almost disappeared. But instead there are a lot of small cargo moving. For this small cargo, they just need a very fixed and stable schedule so that they can arrange the production and inland transportation. Because for those big volume cargo, they can easily find a vessel because the vessel can adapt to the schedule to meet their request. But for the small volume cargo, they have to fix the vessel schedule. So for our company, we just arranged the stable and fixed schedule in Chinese ports in order to secure more small cargo. That's one measure. And then the other measure is just linked with this Breakbulk exhibition. We expanded our cargo source from vehicles, Ro-Ro construction machineries, to the static cargo, to the Breakbulk cargo. And we invested a lot in the Murphy trailers, Murphy equipment.
Right. So that's a piece of equipment that you provide.
This is a new business.
Okay.
And for vessel, we also changed the design. And for the new building vessel, we increased our ramp capacity, the height of the deck, in order to take more static cargo, more Breakbulk cargo into our vessel. Heavier pieces.
Right.
Because in the past, our Ro-Ro ramp limitation is normally 150 tons, the deck capacity. But for the new building vessel, our deck capacity has reached 375 tons. That means we want to develop more Breakbulk cargo, heavy piece cargo.
Okay.
Of course, the vehicles, the construction machinery, Ro-Ro construction machinery cannot reach so heavy. So that means our target cargo is for the heavy Breakbulk cargo.
Okay, well, it looks like you've really looked at the market, and even when it's been more difficult conditions, have found ways to adapt.
Yeah.
You know, and move forward. I think that's very impressive. So how do you see the market, say, in the next couple of years? Are we going up? Are we going down? Where are we going?
The market from the second half of last year, we have observed that the volume has been increased substantially, and then our space situation for our carriers has become very tight, and every month we we have to reject some cargo because of the no space. So that means the Chinese export, vehicle export, construction machinery export has been increased very substantially from the second half of last year, and this is one sector of the volume, and the other important sector is about the vessel capacity. But unfortunately, the vessel capacity for Ro-Ro vessels is still increasing last year and even this year, because from the number of the new building and from the number of vessel scratching, we can see that the capacity is still increased till this year. But for next year, for 2018, according to the numbers,
Sure.
The new building is for the Ro-Ro vessel is only less than 10. That means from next year the vessel capacity, the additional vessel capacity will be decreased because there are some reasons. In the past years, actually the carriers is very tough.
Right. Yes,
and
it is.
and then the banks, they are not willing to lend out the money to the carriers because for the new buildings, every carriers they borrow the money from the bank. But since the business is the shipping industry is very poor last year, so the bank is reluctant because they do not want to take risks to lend the money to carriers. And on the other hand, the carriers, they are not willing to invest more, to put more additional tonnage. So that means from next year, we think the market will going up very, very quickly because of the more cargo and less capacity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, that's just opposite of what we've had, right? So.
Yeah, that's our personal view.
Okay. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah,
Thank you for sharing that with us. That's
you're
good,
welcome.
and it looks like we've got some bright spots.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.